Reading Animorphs for the first time, book 48, The Return, spoilers for this book and up until this point in the series. Someone in the comments said this would be my favorite Rachel book, and they were right. Oh my goodness. The absolute mental and moral and emotional gut punch that the Elemis and then this back to back was insane. And as someone who loves Rachel, who I'm 90% sure Rachel is my favorite character. Like, wow. But before we get into the heavier stuff, I do want to say that this book, from Visser 1, previously Visser three's perspective, hysterical. Like, he's just going about his normal business, and then suddenly, evil alien god zaps him into a fight to the death with some completely invulnerable creature, and that creature spares him, and then he's just poofed back into his normal day. Like, what? I love thinking about stuff like that. He is not okay. If he remembers it, he is not okay, at least for the rest of the day. But I love, love, love that it was Rachel's turn for her deep philosophical, moral book, making her face her own choices and justifying her role in the group. Because it's true that the other Animorphs and sometimes the narrative do treat Rachel like she is just this crazed, adrenaline junkie lover of violence, and that she, in a way, is the bad guy of the Animorphs. But by playing that role, she does spare the rest of them from some of the dirty work that they cannot handle. She is the shield for her friends, and it really takes me back to her first book, the second book in the series, when she risked getting trapped in Catmorph to comfort her friend, and the fact that she has been doing that this whole series for the rest of them. She's the one that puts herself in the way and does these horrible things and has to live with the consequences in order to spare others from the terrible actions that a lot of times need to be done. And when she asked Cassie, can you do it? It was her standing up for herself, and I think it was very much earned. Just all the respect for Rachel. I love her character. I love that she is getting the same moral explanations and justifications as the rest of them, and not just seen as like, oh, well, she's the adrenaline junkie. Like, each of them has a role to play and is very important and is necessary for the group. Also, fuck David. I stand by. They should have killed him last time. This is proof. Like, I have not forgotten that he tried to murder them all one by one, that we thought he killed Tobias, and now he wants mercy. Like, bro, I know you're like 12 or 13, but when I was 12 or 13, I knew murder was wrong. What is wrong with you? So, I don't know if Rachel killed him at the end, and usually I'm not a big fan of the uncertain ending, but I really liked it in this one because I honestly don't know what Rachel would choose in that moment, and I think the strength of her character is I don't really want to know, just like the other Animorphs. But if she did do it, like, I ain't mad at her.